Yes, there's quite enough of that. Do close your mouth. It's so rude to gawk at a goddess. You think you'd never seen any lightning before. My goodness. And yet here I am before you in all my glory. And why shouldn't I have come? You've been slandering me for years. Only now do I have a free moment to deal with you. Oh, but you have. And I'm afraid that I do have ears. What was it you called me last time? An uptight bitch? And the time before, a vengeful woman who clearly has nothing better to do than to torture you. No, don't try to deny it. I don't have that much free time. You're lucky we're not back in the days of old. Oh, the things I would have done to you for your impertinence. I thought it was quite obvious. I am the goddess of love, Aphrodite, the one whom you blamed for your continued lack of finding a partner. Yes, that Aphrodite. And I take offense to that assumption. Mortals are so fickle. You think the gods and goddesses of old just simply vanish when mortals just stop believing. My dear, you truly do not understand the divine. Oh, but I'm not here to answer your questions. You're here to answer mine. And right now, my principal one is why you continue to slander me. Yes, you do. You have ever since you discovered me in middle school. And you think I would simply turn the other cheek. I'm the face that launched 1,000 ships. No, it wasn't Helen, you stupid little... Okay, that's not why I'm here. Even though I could re-educate you, and I should. But I'll save it for now. I don't have time for that. Look, your issue with me is you believe I've cursed you, right? You keep going on date after date, and no one is right. Your last ex dumped you over a year ago, and you're convinced I'm responsible for giving you this run of bad luck. But let me tell you something. You are not that special. Why on earth would I take an interest in you? Point taken. But the only reason I decided to appear to you today was to set you straight. So sit down and shut up so I can get back to work. Afraid this is not optional. Sit down. Let me tell you something about love. It is not one size fits all. Some people meet someone and settle down right away. Is it because it's love? Or is it because they're afraid to be alone and just settle? You, though, tell me. Your ex, looking back on it now, he didn't seem like the perfect guy, right? What is the term you use now? Red flags? Yes, he did have plenty. Exactly. But when you were with him, you didn't see it. You wanted so desperately to be in love that you overlooked these issues. Answer me truthfully. If he hadn't broken up with you, would you still be with him? I'm not trying to be cruel, rather... Listen, the reason why I sought you out, perhaps it wasn't exactly to chastise you. You believe in love. Yes, you do. You may act like you've given up, but you're still on the apps and going on dates. Now, why would you do that if you've given up? Perhaps, but I've seen plenty of mortals settle. Your friends, for example. They're all with partners who are good for them, yes, but they're not perfect. There are better matches for them out there, but they're too scared to search. There is nothing wrong with settling, no. Some people settle and are perfectly content. But you don't want that, do you? You want the love from the stories of old. The love that makes you feel so precious and valued. The kind of love where you would drop anything to be with that person in their hour of need. That's what you want, right? Liar. Why maintain a facade in front of me? After all, I'm the one who cursed you, right? I'd never cursed you, mortal. No, the Aphrodite of old loved to curse mortals. But since the others left this world, I have found that my workload has increased tenfold. If I told you that, I'd have to send you to Hades. It's a trade secret. Oh, hush. Look, I'll admit, I rarely hear mortals speak my name anymore. And you are definitely the only one cursing it. I suppose we have a special connection, you and I. My powers, they are nothing like they were in the days of old. And to be honest, you give me too much credit. Even if I wanted to curse you, I'm afraid the most I could do is turn you into stone for a few centuries. And really, my purpose in the world is to, well, I won't bore you with that. Look, mortal, you should consider yourself blessed to have a goddess here to speak with you personally. And what's more, I'm going to give you some advice. Yes, advice. Now be silent and listen. You're persistent. The reason why you keep going on date after date is because you refuse to settle for less than you deserve. Now, that could be a problem on its own, but for you, I see a certain wisdom to it. You've seen others settle. You don't want that. You don't want a partner simply to be with you in your solitude. You want someone who you love, and if you can't find them, you would rather be alone. No, little mortal, your persistence will serve you well one day. Just have faith. Be kind to yourself. Stop blaming innocent goddesses. You will, but in the meantime, be kind to yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. I know, it's easier said than done. Still, have faith. You have a goddess in your corner after all, assuming you stop slandering me. Good. Then it seems we've made amends. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other work to do. I suggest you count your blessings that you weren't turned into stone. Yes, you're welcome. Fare thee well, mortal. Best of luck. Maybe I have gotten soft. Still, oh well. Back to work.